Thank you. Alright, hello and welcome. I hadn't been talking for that long, so it's fine. This is what happened. Hello and welcome. This is Nathaly with Nathaly's Cacophony Chaos. The chaos started extra early. So I hit go live on Streamlabs, not sponsored, but there is an affiliate link in my description. I hit go live, I had the music going, I went to go close the door, I come back, the curtain placed itself in my chair. So I was going to sit down and pull the curtain out at the same time, but I sat down faster than removing the curtain, and I ended up sitting on the curtain and ripping all of the command strips off of the ceiling. So then I had to run around after I'd already hit go live, scouring the floor trying to find all the little command hooks, and then finding replacement command strips, which fortunately I do keep in stock, and then reattaching it all to the roof. And now I'm also going to have to get that filling putty for drywall because yeah, it all got torn. I'm gonna have a lot of work in the next couple of days fixing that. So the chaos decided to just attack early, the chaos monster. So I'm gonna try to get us back on track. It has been a while. It's been about 10 days since I last streamed, I think. I have been going through a lot health-wise, a lot of struggles because I'm not 100% sure as of right now what caused the main issue, whether it was the mix of supplements that I'm trying for helping out with the nerve pain, or the sudden change in the weather, or a mix of all of the things. But among the many issues that I have asthma. And I haven't always had asthma. I developed asthma after I joined the army, and I don't usually struggle with it, to the point that I didn't even know where my inhaler was. I do have a rescue inhaler for emergencies, but I didn't even know where it was. And a couple of days ago, I started feeling chest tightness and winded whenever I would do anything, just 13 steps to go from the first floor up here, and I would get winded from that. And it got to the point where on Friday, I think it was Friday, I was in the bathroom standing, detangling my hair before I went to brush my teeth, and my hair is really long. You can't really tell because I always have it in a braid, but it is it's slightly more than halfway down my back. And even though it's really long, it shouldn't be to the point where I get winded just from detangling it. And I, at that point, was this is a bit much. The 3 days prior to that, there was discomfort, and I was having to sit consistently. I would be downstairs doing something minimal, and I would have to go and sit. Just because my lungs they couldn't handle it. On the off chance that it was because of the supplements or the mix of supplements that I started taking to try and improve the nerve pain, I stopped taking the two supplements that I'd never taken before, and continued taking the stuff that I'd taken before because it hadn't, affected my body the previous times that I had used it. And that didn't help, really. So I don't know if it just needed to get it out of my system or whatever, but I stopped taking two of the supplements, and I was hoping that would help. But then Friday, I got, winded and chest tightness just from doing my hair. Is the sound? What is happening? I feel like I can't hear the game sounds. Let me change here. Where are you? Video capture device. I should be able to hear it. Why can't I hear it? Is my sound just too low? Huh. Weird. Why can't I hear? I can't hear the game sounds, and that's annoying. So I want to be able to hear it, and I have it on monitor and output, but I can't hear it. I want to hear the game music. Annoyance. Anyways, I'm guessing y'all can probably hear it. I'm hoping y'all can. But yeah, Friday I just decided I was gonna go to urgent care because it was already Friday afternoon by the time I came to the decision. My doctor only does walk-ins in the morning. If they have slots, you have to call really early. Usually by 9 in the morning, they don't have any more space for walk-ins. So yes, it was like I woke up late. Game sounds are on. Thank you, Teddy. So it was probably around 1-ish p.m. when I made the decision that I would go to urgent care, because it wasn't bad enough where I thought I should go to the emergency room, but it also wasn't mild enough that I thought I could wait for the VA. Because first I tried it because I developed asthma in the Army, so anything that I developed in the Army I try to go get care for at the VA hospital. And I tried to Amen. I tried to leave it for the VA, but I went on the website to try and schedule an appointment, and the earliest that they had available was for this week, Wednesday. I was like, this is not mild enough that I can wait until Wednesday. And I went to urgent care because basically my rescue inhaler was so old that it had been expired for 5 years. It expired in 2018. That's how long I hadn't needed it. Oh, we had some mail, and now we also have to address the news. We have some plushies, tickets. Ooh, lots of Magi Market tickets. Nice. But I think those 3,000 ones are from having done the 10-hour stream thing, watching 10 hours of stream. Now let's open our potato pod. That's an interesting bug. I don't think I've ever caught that bug. Potato pod. We got Shaggy the potato pod. We only got one potato pod. That's sad. Wish we had gotten more than just one. But let's put him here. Boop, boop. There. It is new, so that is nice. I don't have any repeats here. Also, I'm going to, I think I'm going to move these chairs back a little, Teddy, so that I could put the plushies on there. About there. So, Friday, I waited because I was getting so winded. I didn't honestly feel 100% I didn't feel that safe to be the one driving myself anywhere. Even though the urgent care is not that far away, I just didn't feel safe. So I decided to wait until my brother got home from work, and I asked him to take me, and he took me to the urgent care. And, oh, why don't you fit in the chair? Alright, I'm just gonna put this anywhere, and you find it a new home, Teddy, the next time you're over. I'm gonna put it here, so it's not on the floor, actually. And Those are login rewards. Yeah, I figured they were login rewards because I kept logging in. I wasn't doing anything when I was logging in other than farming. I was farming and putting stuff on, I sold a couple of things from farming, but basically I was just hoeing and farming. People were upset, so they gave out stuff. Those login rewards, because they took like 12 hours for the hotfix instead of 3. It did take a while. Because I'm in the Discord for Palia, I kept seeing those pop up and I was like, wow, they are taking a while. But I have been logging in, even if just to water my crops for the past couple of days. Maybe like the last 3 days. So even though I wasn't streaming and even though I wasn't like really playing Palia too much. Oh, that sucks. I was still like doing some marginal logging in. Yeah, so I'd been feeling in the dumps. I've been feeling off for a bit, and then it just got worse. I did fill the prescription on Friday. I went and got my new rescue inhaler, and I didn't immediately feel like I felt better, but I didn't feel good. And so then I think Saturday I had to use it again because I was just using it not so much as a rescue thing. Like I wasn't in the middle of an attack, but I was struggling to breathe, so I was using it. So I used it Friday after I filled the prescription. I used it Saturday twice, which the prescription says I could use it up to 4 times a day. And then Sunday I used it once when I woke up, and now I am breathing better. So there's that. The supplements together have kind of helped. Even though I did stop taking 2 of them, the nerve discomfort is tolerable. I'm breathing I'm not getting winded, which is going up 13 steps. My sleep is trash though. It's utter trash, so I have also been sleeping throughout the day. However, I think that has a lot to do with the fact that over the summer I wasn't really taking iron, and I have anemia, but I didn't feel my body asking for it. I'm 38, so like I'm used to the signals. Like there's certain signals my body gives me, and I know what they mean. And I wasn't really getting any signals like we're short on iron. It was a couple of days, but overall I would say during the summer I barely taking it even once a week if you averaged it out. But with the sudden drop in temperature in the last like 2 weeks, I think that also severely affected not just my asthma, but the anemia, because my body already struggles to keep me warm. And okay, I will be here. I'm contemplating spending money. So actually, speaking of keeping warm, anemia, asthma, my health overall, and Palia and streaming, I was feeling so bad on Friday that I think I mentioned it to John that I was going to stream and it was going to be Palia, and I was going to say, like, I'm dying, so let's spend some money. I'm dying, so let's buy some in-game stuff on Palia. Like, I'm dying, so let's spend money that I probably shouldn't. Oh, look, little pumpkin. But then I ended up being too tired from, having to go to urgent care and then having to go to the pharmacy. And that was a whole experience because it's the same urgent care I always go to. And they were great and they were really quick. However, they're like, oh, do you still want things to go? What pharmacy do you want it to go to? And I was like, Rite Aid. And then I started saying what Rite Aid it was. And they're like, oh, the Rite Aid at blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, that one. Because the way they framed it really felt like the Rite Aid that I've always been going to. I was wrong. It was not the one that I've always been going to. It was one that was relatively far away from my house. A little bit more than 10 minutes away from my house. usually when you get a prescription called in, you're supposed to wait until the pharmacy calls you or sends you a text message that it's ready. But I just told my brother, like, look, we're already out, just take me. That's the one I feel the most comfortable saying. I don't feel comfortable coming between you two. And I went to the window and I tell the lady my information so she could pull up my prescription. I tell her, like, look, I'm sorry. I know usually it's kind of like you're supposed to... I usually wait to get a call or a text message. However, I would really like to breathe. And she just starts laughing. She's like, I totally get it. And so I waited for my prescription. And by the time I got home, it was just like... It was later, and I just didn't feel like...
Next time,
Also, I
stay
got
longer.
winded from the parking lot to the back of Rite Aid. And Rite Aids are pretty standard. So if you've ever been to a Rite Aid, your average Rite Aid, it's not that far from the door to the pharmacy. And I had to, like I was so winded, and even when I was leaving, I ended up, like, having to take a break. When I was walking out, I had to, like, lean up against one of the shelves and just, like, take a break, like, oh god.
These days I
I'm
see
dying.
more than me own boys.
So, like, I had all intent of streaming and really titling it down, like, I'm dying, so let's spend
So
some money.
glad you settled
And
here.
but then I ended up being too drained by the time I got home to even think about streaming. And so then the breathing issues, because, you know, your body kind of needs oxygen to live. It's crazy. Who would thunk it? Between the breathing issues and the anemia issues,
Wow, if it isn't Killiman's newest
I've
entrepreneur.
been probably in the daytime sleeping
Let's
about
circle
8
back
hours.
soon.
Not like 8 hours straight, but, you know, adding up, where I'd, like, just lay down and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna lay here and just, like, catch my breath because I'm winded. And then next thing you know, I'm opening my eyes and it's been 2 hours. So, excuse me, there is that. I've finally started kind of getting some energy back. I started taking my iron again, and I guess being able to breathe for 3 days in a row also helped. You know, since I had my inhaler. And
You dropping in for
then,
a chat
like, yesterday, I had a little bit more energy. But I'm gonna say I'm mostly into romance out of all the categories that you have there.
Yeah.
Always thinking about you, girl.
Stop by later
flirt's
when
going.
Pesce's around.
But
Greetings.
I had to prioritize other things than streaming because basically, like, a lot of things fall through the cracks. Like, when you get winded from brushing your hair, yeah, like, a lot of things just fall through the cracks. Because even, like, making food for John was hard because normally I will just stay in the kitchen and you know, have supervise, just like watch his food while it's cooking, because the front two burners on our stove, it's an electric stove, and the front two burners are really problematic. One of them doesn't work at all, it just stopped working one day, and the other one only cooks on high. So I generally just stand there and watch the cooking happen. Because, do I have this maxed out? My focus and focus bonus, are they both at 100%? Is 800 the max on focus? So I got focus bonus at 100, but let's go find out. I could Google it, but I could also just run there. Ain't nobody trying to talk to you, Gemini. God, sometimes I really wish Google would just keep the good things, not ruin it. Cause Google Assistant, yeah, on point. Gemini? I will not elaborate, but I think a lot of other people have similar struggles. Anyways, let's run over to the statue and see if I'm not mouse. And ooh, I love how I don't have a glider. I love gliding without a glider. It's so happy. So, there's a lot of things stacked up and just I had to deal with especially laundry first before like even worrying about doing anything to do with streaming because even now I'm not fully done with the laundry, but I didn't want to be overwhelmed because I'm already struggling, so I just took it in stride. Like yesterday I did 2 loads, and today I've already done 2 loads, and I'm probably going to do 1 more after I stream. I think the maximum is 900. I don't think I want to use anymore. Well, did I actually? Well, I'm over here talking like I have so much renown left. I probably used all of it. I think I have like 100 left. Yeah, 172. I'm gonna go home, dump all this stuff that I bought at Zeki's and into my inventory at home. Check the mail again. I have new mail. And then check the missions that I have that I know I have several new keys that I just got one in, was it 1 or 2? I feel like I got a key from Nio, and then last time I don't think I've been to Ashura's place, and I got his key. And I know I haven't been to everybody's house who I got a key for because I don't think I have all of the recipes that I get from being nosy at people's houses. Also, I don't have Palia up. What does everybody want this week? Weekly wants. Since I'm going home anyway, I might as well cook. Is this refreshed? Is this current? Good thing I refreshed it, because I think it wasn't current. Heck no, Einar. You're on some good drugs if you think I'm gonna give you an ancient fish. I got 1 and it took 3 tries to get it. And I don't even know how many times to even find it. But slow down arrow. Yeah, I think I have some of that in my inventory. Meaty stir fry, steak dinner, Palian onion soup, grilled meat, blueberry pie. Okay, I think all of those are things that I can make without assistance of the friends. So, it's just been a lot. Also, in hindsight, I think it didn't help that I trashed my sleep. I utterly trashed my sleep whenever I was playing Echoes of Wisdom, which means that I also like damaged my sleep. Like, I mess with my own body's ability to defend itself because I was out here pretending that I'm a young buck and can be doing those things. I can't. My body's got too many things going on for me to be so careless. Alright, let's put away all these ingredients. And then how many people wanted apple pie 1, blueberry 1, 2 meaty stir fries, another blueberry. Alright, let's go do blueberry pie first. Ingredients. Jenny, hello and welcome to me catching up on Palia. I had a lot of mail backed up because even on the days where I like logged in, I wasn't checking my mail. I had 2 plushies, 1 potato pod, which I was kind of sad about. I feel like 1 is not. Oh, I just pressed the wrong thing. 1 potato pod. I feel like they're being so stingy. Why are they being so stingy with the potato pods? I got 1 more key. I think I got Nayo's key. I'm working my way towards getting all the recipes from going into people's homes. Add ingredients and blueberry pie. I'm also considering getting a new game that I had played the demo for a while back, because it's also on sale on Steam. Europa. Where's the steak dinner? Steak dinner. Ugh, I forgot this one has a lot of stuff that it wants me to do. It's like $13.50 right now on sale on Steam, and I don't know if I want to buy that or if I want to spend money on Palia. Buying some vanity items. I can't really afford it, but I'm like, you know what? I felt like I was dying last week, so I don't know if you were already in the stream when I was talking about how I interact. I am pressing the button. How on Friday I almost streamed and my title was going to be I'm dying, so let's spend some money. I was in such bad shape that I literally waited for my brother to get home from work and asked him to take me to urgent care. My mom wasn't home. If she'd been home, I would have asked her, but like she went out and she ran into an old friend from when she was like, when my brother was in band in high school. And you know how that goes with Hispanic people. You haven't seen someone in a long time and you just gotta catch each other up and everything that's been happening in the meantime. So she ended up getting home like, she went out for something quick and she ended up getting home like really late. What other things? Grilled meat. Oh, just grilled meat for Tao. Okay. So I had to ask my brother. I don't know, my brother was on an extra cool vibe though this week. Like he took me and he was like, well, what am I gonna get out of it? I'm like, I don't know, your sister not dying? He's like, are you really dying? I'm like, I feel like I'm dying. I can't breathe. Also, my pulse got to 134 at one point. That is not healthy. That's very dangerous actually. And but then on Saturday, he also took me to my VA appointment. I had a VA assessment on Saturday, which was interesting because the doctor, I had gotten scheduled for like an 11:30 appointment, and then that morning at like 8, I get a call. Fortunately, my Do Not Disturb was already turned off because my Do Not Disturb runs until 7:30. So the call actually went through, and it's from the doctor. He's like, yeah, I had a prior engagement and I need to move your appointment to either 9:30 or 2 p.m. And I'm like looking at the clock, it's like 8:15, and I just literally opened my eyes to take this call, and I was like, I'm not gonna get there by 9:30. That's like not happening. So I'm like, yeah, I can't do 9:30, but I can do 2. And he, right when we're getting ready to hang up, he says, okay, then I'll see you between 2 and 2:30. And I'm like, And then he hangs up and I'm like on the phone like, wait, what? No, that's some extra color people time. You're like, oh, do you want to reschedule for 2? I say okay 2, and then you say okay, see you between 2 and 2:30. I'm like, what? And then I got there like 2 minutes late, by the way, because I lost track of time. And fortunately, because my brother was taking me, he's like, hey, are we still going to that appointment? It was like 1:30. I was like, oh yeah, let me finish. Wow, where did the time go? Hold on, let me like grab my coffee and we can go. And we got there like 2 minutes late and the doctor wasn't there. And there was another veteran that was also waiting, and he's like, yeah, I got a call this morning too to reschedule. And I'm like, no, he said he'd gotten a call the night before to reschedule for 2 o'clock. And I'm like, well, no, I got rescheduled for 2 o'clock. And he said that he'd gotten there, and since the place was closed, he called the doctor and was like, yeah, so I'm here, but your office is closed. And the doctor was like, said that he was on his way and like he'd be there shortly. And yeah, he got there at like 2:30. He was extra Hispanic. He wasn't Hispanic, he was African, but we're all African if we really think about it. If we go far back enough, we're all African. That's why we run. We understand each other. But yeah, he arrived and did my assessment, and it was kind of interesting because I got a question from him that I'd never really gotten before. Like, he just, I guess because he saw me so energetic, and like usually I come off as a rather well-adjusted person, I guess. He was like, are you it's fine, but are you really going through these things? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, no, because I just want to make sure you're not making this up. I'm like, no, I'm not making up the fact that, sitting for more than 5 minutes starts giving me discomfort, and at about 15 minutes I'm in pain, and I don't like to take pain meds, so that gets kind of like a struggle bus situation for me. But we kept talking, and he eventually realized that I'm just really good at masking, because he kept asking questions, and then he like checked my legs, and I am so weird. I'm so weird for this, honestly. I realize that I'm such a weirdo. He was checking my reflexes. First of all, he was checking my reflexes, and my right leg did not reflex. My right leg was like, I'm just here filling up an empty space. That's my right leg. And I was there for my left side because the nerve pain is worse on the left side. But my right leg was like, just here for the team, man. I'm just hanging out. Like, he hit, the little thing that they hit your knee to get the reflexes. He hit it, and my right leg was just like, nope. No, not doing nothing. I'm like, and then he hit the left leg, and the left leg responded very, very mildly, which is kind of not ideal. It should respond a little bit better than what they did. But then he was also doing like the push-pull test, and the level of like, God, the word is right there, but it's not coming. The level of just competitiveness that I suddenly felt when I realized how weak my left leg was. He's like, okay, yeah, I see that. I'm like, wait, hold on, let's try it again. I feel like I failed. He's like, no, it's okay. I'm like, no, really, I can do better. He's like, it's okay. Your left leg is worse than your right. It's fine. That's all I was trying to check. I'm like, no, but I really feel like I can do better. And then when I told my brother about that, he just starts laughing, and he's like, yeah, it's like you're saying I'm disabled, but not that much. And, like, the competitiveness was just, like, not here for helping me, because it's like you're there to show them that things have gotten worse than they used to be, so that they raise your disability rating, because I am more challenged in my ability to get a job and maintain a job, not just get a job, but maintain a job, because of my physical limitations. But here I am all like, wait, oh, hold on, I feel like I failed. I think I can do better. I don't think my legs are that weak. And he's just, no, it's fine. I did the test, it's fine. You don't need to bruise again. Your legs are weak. And I'm just like, ugh. The other thing that was kind of tragic is he's like, okay, so does this hurt? Mind you, I'm only there for stuff to do with the sciatica because I have other issues, but I wasn't trying to get reevaluated for those issues because I just felt like a lot of my issues are properly, like, you know, they're properly rated. It's not ideal, but I find that they're properly rated. It's not ideal to have so many issues, but I find them to be, in my opinion, you know, properly rated. But then he would be like, okay, so what about your ankles? How do they feel? They feel weak or anything? And I'm like moving my ankles and they're like crack, crack, pop, pop. And I'm like, yeah, but that's a different problem. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, it hurts, but like that's from a different problem. He's like, okay. He's like, what about this? Does this hurt? And I'm like, no, well, yes, it does, but that's from a different problem. And he's like, it's from a different problem. I'm like, yeah, because I have this, and I have this, and I have these other issues, and so I'm pretty sure that's where those pain, like my back pain, is because I have like back issues. Like the back issues were predating the nerve issues, and I have ankle issues, but like I don't think they have anything to do with this issue. It's just like, I got to one point that I just said, you know, I was just talking to my brother about this, where I said, I just want a healthy body. I just want to not be broken. He's like, you're not broken. I'm like, I feel like I am. I feel like I am. And it is not a good feeling. Let's see, ramen. I was like, oh, does this hurt? Yeah, but that's from a different problem. It's like, golly. Does this hurt? Yeah, but that's also from a different problem. It's like, how many problems do you have? I'm like, well, you know, from my hips to my knees, I'm okay. Well, not my hips, because I do have the nerve damage. From like my upper thighs to my knees, I'm fine. From my knees to my ankles, I'm not fine. And you know, from my mid back to my neck, I'm not fine. My skull's pretty okay, if we don't count the brain injury, but I guess that's not part of the skull because that's just the brain. My arms are fine, so that's good. Woohoo! Yay, ramen! But yeah, I definitely feel. Oh, and my reproductive organs are fine too. They're pretty on point right now. Even though sometimes they despise me and decide that I should have 2 cycles in 1 month period. No reason other than to spite me. At least that's my opinion. Alright, Zeki coins. Now we got 2 Zeki coins, and is it a week of the market? I'm not sure if it's, because I know it's coming regularly now, the Magi market, but I don't remember if it's back. Is it back? Because if it's back, I have so many tickets. I guess a really fast way to realize would be to like go to the teleportation. You skip 2 months at a time, or you mean? Oh, with the cycle? Yeah, no. My cycle's either perfectly timed or overdoing it. It doesn't skip. When I was on birth control, it would skip, but I haven't been on birth control in ages. When I was on, when I had John, after I had John, because we didn't want to get pregnant again right away, I got on Implanon, and in the beginning, Implanon made me be, like, kind of irregular. Okay, I guess we don't have the Magi market yet. But then when I got implant on when it was pretty new, and they would recommend that you would only keep it in for 3 years. They said it was like you could keep it up to 5, but they recommended you change it out or remove it completely at 3 years. But it was so new that a lot of places would implant it, but not a lot of places were certified to take it out. So after I hit 3 years, and I'd also like not been active for most of that, 2 out of those 3 years after John was born and I'd gotten implant on, I wasn't even active, so I kind of just left it alone because like it was already there. Like, it's already there, like who cares, I'll deal with it later. But when I hit 3 years and I went to try and take it out, no one around here had the training and certification to remove it. A lot of doctors that took my insurance could put implant on it, but they couldn't take it. Oh no! I had bedazzled my Pro controller. I put it into the I think I put it on Instagram, but I guess I didn't cure it well enough because the glitter just came off. I'm gonna have to do it again later. What was this? Oh. But oh no, I'm gonna have to redecorate it. I mean, if you're not in the market to have any more kids, the only thing where it's an issue if it just like decides to disappear is it messing up, are your hormones messed up and messing up other things? Because if it's, you know, like if it's your hormones aren't messed up and not messing up anything else, it's kind of like irrelevant if you're not trying to have kids. Any more kids, it's kind of like, it's gone for a while, you know, like the 2 months. Every 2 months. But, I was at the point where I started to notice that my body was displeased with having the implant on in, because then I started having, slowly but surely, my cycle started, the time between my cycles started reducing. And I was desperately trying to like get it out. I was like, get it out. And none of the doctors that took my insurance were able to get it out, and I was having cycles like every 2 weeks basically. And the average cycle runs between 28 to 30 days. So having it run about every 2 weeks, not good at all. And so then finally, none of the OBGYNs that took my insurance and had space in their like appointment book to get it done quickly were able to do it. Like they just said nobody had the training. They had the training to put it in, but not to take it out. So I finally just ended up calling Planned Parenthood, which never occurred to me because I had health insurance. And they're like, yeah, you can come in and we can definitely do that. We implant it and we remove it. So just like, come on in. So I went to the local Planned Parenthood and had it removed finally. And I gave my body a while to kind of get itself back together. And it did for a little bit, but then eventually I had to go back to the GYN and be like, yeah, so this got better for a little bit and then it got bad again. So then they put me on hormonal birth control on the patch. I stayed on it for like 4 months until we were having about 28 days between cycles, and then I was like, okay, cool, I'm healed and I'm getting off of this. Well, because I wasn't active, so I didn't see the point. Like, you prescribed me this to heal this problem. The problem is healed, my body has reset itself, and I have no other need for this thing. So I got off of it, and then every time my body would do that again, or would be wonky and start shortening my cycles, I'll go back. So I've gotten put on hormonal birth control 3 times. that every 2 weeks to a more regular range. I'm doing pretty good right now. I think I'm at about 29 days between cycles. I don't have a problem with 29 days. What I do have a problem with is, 10 to 14 days. It's like, I just got off of it. Why are you back? But also, Jenny, that sucks about your hormones being all over the place.
Huh?
That is one of the places where man, men have it so easy. Because they have puberty where their hormones are kind of like a little all over the place. And then they're just like steady until they have unless they have some health issues. Like, barring having health issues, men basically have hormone struggles during puberty, and then it's just like a plateau until they have kids where, their testosterone drops a little bit because, you can't be so quick to aggression when you have children because they are children and they be getting you with aggression so quick if you don't have control over that. But then other than that, men are pretty stable, kind of plateau until they hit a pretty advanced age. And yet women were like, it's like a roller coaster. It's a roller coaster every month. We literally are different people throughout different parts of the month. And it's not that we want to. Our bodies just be traitorous. Traitorous! Not treacherous, which is dangerous. Traitorous, like they betray us, like they are traitors to us. Our bodies are such traitors, it's like ridiculous. I struggled with severe blue and down moods and a susceptibility to depression for a long time. Probably because my first deployment I was only 20. Probably not ideal. Not ideal for mental health. But I got pregnant and everything was better. And I could just I literally would tell my friends and just random people that I would get in conversation with when I was at prenatal appointments. But I feel like my body just said, oh no, we're gonna be optimal condition right now because you're carrying a whole nother human. And then the minute that I gave birth, it was like, yeah, you've served your purpose. And it was so frustrating because it's like going through being pregnant and realizing that your body is fully capable of having you be in optimal condition, and then giving birth and realizing that your body does not prioritize you the way that it does the little alien species growing in your womb whenever you're pregnant. It is, oh my god. I never really had anybody just say that to me. I didn't know that was a thing, and coming to that realization, I was like, yo, am I not important enough if I'm not carrying a child? I was so offended. And I don't know if that's the case for all women, but I've talked to several women that have similar situations where they'll have some struggles like anxiety struggles or depressive struggles or other mental and emotional type of struggles, and then they're pregnant and it's everything is better. Everything is okay. Everything is awesome. Everything is good when you're pregnant with kids. Everything is awesome. Until you give birth. Because honestly, it felt like I gave birth and my body was like, yep, checking out. Deuces. Our shift is over. The other human is well, healthy, and alive. And you're second. So to not be a priority to your own body is so yeah, I could see why postpartum depression is a thing, because it's not actually 9 months because it's 40 weeks, but to spend 40 weeks sometimes more, because John was 2 weeks late, so we're talking 42 weeks. But to spend that much time feeling your body being like good, and then you give birth and your body's like, no, you're not worthy enough. You are not good enough for me to bother with keeping you in optimal operating condition. It was only important when there was another human inside of you, and now that you have fulfilled your duty as another human carrier, don't need you. Don't need you in good operating condition. It's like when you're pregnant, your body's like, no, you need optimal. And when you're not pregnant, your body's like, you just need to be alive. It's so, man. So messy. So messed up. Alright, let's see. We have checked the mail. We have checked the news. There currently isn't the Magi Market. I think I missed the second day. The second set of it. When was the second set of it? And I really wanted to stream while I was still there because I have so many Magi tickets. Let's try Palia.com. Look at the notes while I'm waiting. Look at the news. Twitch drops from the 24th. Oh, there were Twitch drops up until yesterday. Oh, was it the same Twitch drops? Or were these different? Oh no, this was the same ones. The 10 hours of viewed Twitch content. So I did make it. Okay, great. Those were the Twitch drop rewards, and now I need to see. The autumn patch notes tell us about the Magi Market and how often it gives us the initial schedule. September 24th to September 30th, October 8th to October 14th. Aw, I just missed it. November 5th to November 11th. I gotta wait until next month. That kinda sucks. I just missed it by 2 days. Well, I mean, it'll be back in a month, so not that big of a deal. And I have a lot of Magi Market tickets. And an invisible glider. It's fine. Let's go back to Paliopedia and look at what everybody wants. I don't have everybody's weekly wants because I only brought the stuff that they wanted cooked. So Caleri wants bouillabaisse.
Only the ignorant stop learning.
So I'm thinking I will do the gifts to as many people as I can, and if you want to not glitch, that'd be great. I don't need to chat with you. I actually just want to give you a gift of the bouillabaisse. Bouillabaisse? It's this one, right? Bouillabaisse.
Ah.
I'll chat with you too, so we can get to level 3 friends. I would like
Now, back
the
to
key
my books.
to your heart. No, not really. I'm just joking. Not a very good joke, but it's fine.
You have any cool
Alright.
stories to share?
Only wants blueberry pie. Let's chat with you there for a moment.
See you later,
cool.
Kay.
And then who else is here? Tish. What is Tish is not here. Actually, it's too early. And let us use our coin. What did we get from the coinage? Milk. Okay. Milk. Oh. Breath. Breath.
Want to cook together?
What does Breath want? Did I make what he want? Where's Breath? Let's chat with her.
Huh.
Oh, there he is. Oh, he wanted Palia and onion soup or loaded potato soup. I didn't do either of those. My bads, man. There's more food I have to cook.
Can't talk more right now. For reasons.
What is Jet here? Jet is not here. Oh, wait, is he upstairs maybe? He is not. Yeah, so when I was contemplating spending money on Palia because I was dying, not a good reason to be spending money, or, well, I felt like I was dying, I looked at what is available. Well, she's not here. Well, it is pretty early. Almost nobody's here. Oh, Kenyatta's early.
You want to blow this popsicle stand?
Kenyatta. Meaty stir fry. Have a little chitty chat. Hello. Of course you could be here. You could be anything you put effort into. Okay, maybe not anything, but you could be a lot of things if you put effort into it. Okay, you wanted meaty stir fry. And because we're here, we might as well flirt. You're back. Couldn't resist me? I never can. Charming.
Go ahead.
Save those
Leave.
lines for a girl who fall for it. You seem to be falling for it. Ah, Kenley.
I do
what did
so
you-
enjoy our
Meaty
little
stir fry.
distraction.
Cool. I have it. Let's chat. I already have your key though, so I don't even know why I'm bothering. Oh, I do need a ship. Because apparently Tish can't be my shop, and she's the only one I have up to level 4. Who else am I close to getting level 4 with?
These chats of ours always cheer me up.
Let me look at my relationships real quick. Relationships. 3. Oh, Awani's pretty close to 4. Oh no. Let me try to fix that. My command strips, man. Good thing I have so many extra command strips. I literally buy them because they do fall all the time. Not that they're bad, but it's just like we're moving the curtain so often to get it out of the way that I think that's what causes it to not be as sturdy as it could be. Or as it should be. Because I have some stuff that I have some command hooks that I've had up for years in this very same room, and they've never come down while I've had stuff hanging on them. But these, they're not doing as well. Oh gosh. Oh great. And stuff is happening. Stuff is happening and it's not ideal. So I didn't pay attention to the fact that I had my in-ears in and I ripped them right out of the aux port thingamajigger, and I'm actually gonna switch to my standing camera because the struggle is real with the pain. This camera feels like I have it a little bit bigger than the other one. So move it in this direction. Yes, there we go. Alright. Whew, yeah, I had to switch to the standing camera, as well as I don't know what may be happening with the sound right now, because the last time that I took my in-ears out in the middle of stream and then tried to put them back in, it messed up some of the sound. I don't know if it's still gonna do that. Let me check my Twitch stream. Check my sounds. Feels like the game sounds are still there, so there's that. I think the Streamlabs music widget was the one that had problems last time when I took my in-ears out and then tried to put them back. Took it out of the port on the computer and then tried to put them back in. Alright, so I still don't understand why I can't have Tish be my shep. But that's fine. I got up to go deal with the curtain. I forgot about the in-ears. I ripped them out of the computer and it's just like...
I'm glad I met you.
Because it wouldn't be our stream if there wasn't chaos. Of course I'm going to come. You are my future girlfriend, I guess. What are you going to do? Are you going to take the hairpin off? What are you going to do? Got to figure out a way to get him out, and you're gonna help me. Okay. Singing stone. Sounds stressful. I think I already have the key to his room. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I do.
Oh no.
I guess if I had given her a different answer, because I did
Hope I
already
did
talk
the
to Ref while I was
flirting
down
thing
there in
right.
Zeki's room, if I had given her a different answer, like told her Ref's secret, it would be going in a different direction, which I think is kind of cool. Eloisa, what
Have
did
you
Eloisa
seen
say?
anything suspicious?
Hello, let's chat with Eloisa while I scroll here and find out what she wants. Oh, stuff that I ain't given her. A pearl, ancient amber beetle, unopened oyster. I guess that one's not too
Don't
bad.
let them tell you
Because I
how
always
to
open
think.
them as soon as I get them. Zeki's room. Zeki's room. That's where we're going. Did I already give Zeki what he wanted to eat, or did I say I didn't have what he wanted? I mean, did not eat what he wanted for this week. Let me double check before I teleport. Silver or gold ore? I'm not giving him that. Neither one of those are easy to come by. Bum, 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 bum. So I did want to advance some of the storyline a little bit. We did increase our focus. Checked all the mail, checked the news, verified that I am too late for the Magi Market, and I'm gonna have to wait until next month. And I have so many tickets. So many tickets, I can't wait. I'll buy all of the things. Well, I mean, I won't be able to buy all of the things, but I'll be able to buy a lot. Let me see how many tickets do I have? Where do I see that? Oh, am I not able to see it unless it is Magi Market time? Oh, that's unfortunate. I'd like to be able to see it right now. That kind of sucks. Because I literally opened my mail with 3,000, but I think I had like 7,000. Alright, so where is the room? Is it that one? Oh, this is the storeroom. Ugh, I'm getting sleepy already. It's only 7:30 local. Sparkle. I don't have a key. Okay. Where do I get the key from? I don't know. But also, nothing else is sparkling, which means that this is not the place where I would put the singing stone. Zeki's room. Where is Zeki's room? Is Zeki's room under the inn? I don't remember. So, I probably won't be streaming for too much longer. Just too much being happening. First, ripping off the curtain right before I actually turn the camera on. Then the curtain just falling while I'm streaming. And all the other things in between. And the fact that I am sleepy at 7:30 local, even though I didn't even wake up until about 11 local. Well, I mean, wake up and stay up because for some reason, spam callers like to call here at like 8 in the morning. And my dog howls at the phone when it keeps ringing, so yeah. I don't necessarily wake up to the phone, but I do wake up to the dog howling. It's cute if you're awake. It's not cute. It's not cute if you're sleeping. If you're trying to sleep and you just have a little tiny little dog in his kennel and just oohing the morning away. Storeroom. Where does Zeki live? I don't remember where Zeki lives. But I'm just together. I'm good all by myself. Baby, you make me better. Did I make tamales? Or subira? Is it subira? No, I didn't make what she wanted. And I don't have it in my inventory. 8 equals better math. Where does Zeki live? I don't remember. Hodari, when did you get here?
You need something?
This chat. It's chitty chitty chat chat. Oh, he wants stuff that I don't have. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure I don't have it. I'm a movement by myself. Oh no, I do have a copper bar. I can give him a copper bar. It's not 2 thumbs up, but I mean, at least it's something. Oh, he did. Well, I think the image always shows 2 thumbs. Maybe? I don't know. What does 9 know it? That does what I do. She's my anything. She is the sky.
Oh, my muscles are so sore.
I wonder how far you are from 4. I still don't understand why I can't just have Tish be my shep. I know, that's how I feel too, man. Because it's like, it took so long to get her to 4.
Oh. Next time, let's talk carrots. Looks like a great harvest this year.
steak dinner. That's this one, right?
Man, time really flew by.
Where is that? Oh! I think I remember where Zeki lives. It should be on the map actually. That's what I'm gonna leave the listening device at Zeki's and then call it a stream. It is this one, right? Let's go. And I do have the key for that already. Because we are 3. Level 3 in friendship. Actually, before I go up there, I'm gonna check one more. No, I already talked to Tish, and Be My Shep was not an option. I don't know why.
I have a feeling you won't leave until you've spoken.
I do have some kanji. Kanji? Kanji? I made this like happenstance. I didn't even notice that this was somebody's thing. Oh, look at you back
Walk
there.
in
Doing a
balance.
moonwalk. Tao. Hello. I wonder if Tao can be your chef. Are you hungry? Tao's always hungry. I do have some food for you. And it is this. Boof boof. Oh, he's always licking his chops. Alright. Let's go to Seki's. Leave the listening device. And call the Oh, okay. Zeki's room. I had decided to stream when I did because I have John on a not sponsored wasn't I supposed to hide something in the planter? Why did I just steal the planter? Oh, I gotta return to Tish. Okay, so we have accomplished. Accomplished what we wanted to accomplish. So, not sponsored, but I do have John on this like STEM membership thing for kids. It's KiwiCo. I've had him on it since he was like 5, and every age and stage of development his life, and also like what his capacities are on his own, I have been upgrading him. So he's now on the ones that are for 14 plus. He's been on it since he was 12, and that is the Eureka crate from KiwiCo, and he got his crate today and he finished it so quick. So when he started working on it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go stream, because it usually takes him an hour to 2 hours depending on how intricate the device is. But today's device seemed to have been rather easy for him to build. I mean, he might just be getting better at building them, but basically he finished like 20 minutes into the stream. He sent me a text message like, I finished building it, and I guess my mom was like waiting for me to go down there, unaware of the fact that I had already told him that I was already aware that he'd finished it, and that I'd already told him like, I'll come look at it when I'm done streaming. And that's what I muted the microphone because she just came over like, oh, he finished his project and it's so beautiful, it's amazing. I'm like, I'm aware. I'll come look at it when I finish the stream. But can we get this going?
Yes.
I'm excited. I'm gonna go, I'll take pictures of it and put it in the Discord and also put it in the, yes, look at that. Who would bail on you? Honestly. Also, finally, we've been at 4 forever, but now, will you be my ship? Should I do it now or save it for the next stream? Let's just do it now, because we're already here. I don't think it's going to take that long, and then I'm going to call the stream so I can go look at my treasures builds. Teddy, welcome back. Oh no, but wait, this is really a big deal. You're really sure? Yes, I'm really sure. You're the only person that I'm at the level with. We're going to have so much fun.
Let's hold hands next time.
Okay, so it's not happening? Let's take this off. I'm guessing I have to go back to what's her face, which I don't want to do right now because, again, I want to go check what John's doing and also vacate the space so that he could finish his schoolwork. He's got like 1 lesson left. He's got 1 classwork left. He's been avoiding coming in here because I, you know, even after he finishes build, like I was streaming and he didn't want to come in. I don't know why. Probably because he's got a lot of lessons to listen to. So he was being considerate of moi and the stream. So with that, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm feeling better. Knock on wood. My desk is solid wood, so it's a good solid wood knock. I'll continue to feel well enough to stream, and we'll start streaming more regularly again instead of, you know, having these large gaps. It may not be every day, but I'm gonna try to see if I could do at least 2 to 3 times a week. Go back to that. I am thinking between now and the 25th, so in the next 9 days, basically, I'm gonna make the decision of whether I'm gonna buy Europa to kind of fill in the gaps also between Palia not really having anything new and then Magi Market coming again. And I mean, it's probably just under $15 after US taxes, 15 US. So I might buy it. Because also I lost the desire to spend money on Palia since I'm very impulsive, and because I really did feel like I was dying, that I was literally going to do that on Friday. I was going to spend like $30 on Palia and vanity items, but now that I'm not suffocating just from, you know, brushing my hair out, I'm kind of like, oh no, I'm good. I don't need to like dig a hole for myself because I am not actually dying. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for now. There's not any other housekeeping. I don't want to commit myself to saying, yeah, we'll be here tomorrow or the day after, because, you know, my body is railing against me, so I really don't know how I'm going to be feeling in the next couple of days. But God willing, and hopefully we are out of these proverbial woods for now, and I'll be able to stream a little bit more regularly. So with that, thank you Teddy, thank you Jenny for popping in, everybody else who has popped in, watched, and even if you're not in the chat, thank you for, you know, the support and the views. And don't forget, it's $13.50. Yeah, but you know, after taxes. I know it's $13.50, but then taxes. Oh, it's on both. I don't know if I want to play it on the computer. I gotta decide if I want to play it on the computer or on the Switch. Yeah, so with that, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to do all of the social media things, like, follow, subscribe, comment, and especially turn on the notification, because we build it while we fly and fly by the seat of our pants like it's World War I, so we might not land. And the only way to know when we're going live is to have your notifications turned on. So with that, I will see you guys. Y'all have a great day, night, morning, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are tuning in from. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.